This is Vipul Reviews, and if you are not still subscribed to the channel, press the subscribe button and press the bell icon for notification. Hi, this is Vipul Reviews, and the movie for today is Venom. So Venom is a spin-off movie in Spider-Man universe. So Peter Parker aka Spider-Man attracts an alien symbiote due to his powers, and by that he turns into this black Spider-Man. When he realizes nothing good is gonna come out of this union, he tries to get rid of it. It latches on to Eddie Brock, who in turn becomes Venom. This is the origin story according to the comic book, but this movie is on different tangent all put together. It's a standalone movie, nothing related to Spider-Man character. It's an attempt by Sony Pictures to create a franchise around this character Venom. So the plot in the gist is Life Organization, which works as an evil corporation in this movie, which is not Oscar for some matter, because we don't have the character Spider-Man, so we don't need the evil corporation from that world. So Life Foundation sends a spacecraft in space to find a planet for human to habitat. On one such planet, they find life forms which they call symbionts. They bring back 4 of the symbionts for experimental purposes. Eddie Brock, who is a journalist and has just lost his job and his girlfriend due to some questionable documents related to the CEO of Life Foundation, Carlton Drake. So long story short, 2 of those symbionts dies. The remaining 2, one of them latches to Carlton Drake and becomes Riot, and the last one latches to Eddie, who becomes Venom. Frankly, I didn't enjoy the movie Venom as much as I wanted to. The movie suffers from lack in depth in the story. Personally, I also believe the movie would have worked better if it would have aimed for R rating instead of PG-13 rating, especially in the action scenes with Venom, where he eats the head off of people without spilling a single drop of blood. There is no relationship dynamics between Eddie, played by Tom Hardy, and his ex-girlfriend Anne Wayne, played by Michelle Williams. Actually, she is there in the movie so that in the end she could become SHE-VENOM, and her current boyfriend, who is named Dan, could try and cure Eddie. Just to put out there, her current boyfriend Dan is played by Reid Scott, who also plays the role of Dan on Veep, as in he was born to play the role of Dan in any movie or TV series. Riz Ahmed, who plays the role of Carlton Drake / Riot, is the weakest Marvel villain out there. If you have seen Riz Ahmed in his past performances, you know he's a very good actor. But actor is only as good as the director pushes him or a good script demands out of him. So you know where it lacked. Now Tom Hardy as Eddie Brock / Venom is the only source of entertainment in this dull movie. Tom Hardy's portrayal of mumbling, not so sure of himself and a loser Eddie Brock is superb. Especially in scenes where Venom is inside Eddie Brock's body and Venom and Eddie are talking to each other, and when Eddie reacts to the conversation. If there is any scene with no Tom Hardy in it, you are bored and you want Tom Hardy back on the big screen. Believe me, he is in the movie for 80% of the whole runtime of the movie. And don't forget Venom's voice.
I'm hearing a voice. Eddie.
This movie is a half-hearted attempt for the origin story of the character Venom. And don't forget the misleading trailers. The trailers give you a vibe of this movie being very serious R-rated movie. But this movie was a light-hearted comedy comic book movie. And I would like to give this movie 2 stars out of 5 stars. So please comment below, like, share and do subscribe.